Good evening and welcome to the second leg of the Capital One Cup semi-final. Burnley lay at Luton Town at Kenilworth Road, and we're going there in just a second. Just to remind you, Burnley won 2-0 from the first leg, so it goes from Ings and Balotelli. So this will be a tough old game for us now. The winners, of course, the winners of this game will play the winners of the other semi-final between Manchester City and Nottingham Forest, and City going to the Etihad second leg 2-1 up from the first leg in Nottingham. So let's get over to Kenilworth Road in deepest Bedfordshire for the second leg of this League Cup semi-final, Luton against Burnley. Remember, Burnley 2 up from the first leg. Good evening and welcome to the compact Kenilworth Road Stadium here in Bedfordshire in Luton, as Luton, trailing 2-0 from the first leg, of course, take on the Clarets, knowing that they were very unlucky in the first leg, but now they have to play a whole lot better if they're going to get the better of the Clarets to get to Wembley for the first time for a major cup final since 1989. Burnley have never reached the League Cup final before, but they've got every chance with this 2-goal lead. This is the Luton Town lineup. Josh McQuaid leads the line. Luke Gutteridge, as before, were playing behind. Howells, Doyle, McGeehan and Green, the four midfielders. O'Brien and Wilkinson, the two centre-backs. As for Burnley, a couple of changes from that. Quite a number of changes, though. Significantly, Balotelli and Ings play up front. Hughes and Bentaleb have come in for starts as well. John Stones is back in after suspension. If they can keep them two quiet, Luton, they've got a half a chance, but it's going to be tough. Same colours as the first leg, of course. Luton in the orange shirts and dark shorts with white socks, and Burnley, of course, need I remind you, in claret and blue. So this second leg almost about to get underway. Roger East is the referee for this one, for this second leg. Of course, it was Graham Scott in charge of the first game. So Burnley 2-0 up on aggregate, get us away then, attacking the goal to our left. Knowing that if they can get a goal, get the first goal tonight, the tie will be more or less killed off. This is where Luton have to stand up and be counted and really make a good find of this League Cup semi. They're on home turf. Here's O'Donnell. Green. Still Green. Bit of space opened up in front. Oh, and a good chance. And Gutteridge, I think, may have forced the keeper into making a save, or he may have hit the woodwork. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at it again. No, he hit it over. Big chance already for Luke Gutteridge to fire the League One side ahead in this semi-final on the night. Of course, Burnley have that 2-goal advantage and they need to wipe that out. They need to win 2-0 to force extra time. Here's Gutteridge though, and his shot was quite tame in the end when he got into such a good position. He's had the first two chances of the night, and maybe he should have done better with both of them. Only he will know. Brendan Galloway now gets an early touch. Onto Bentaleb. Good ball. Can he get Balotelli in behind? It's Mario Balotelli, and it's in. And that may well have just settled things after 12 minutes. Mario Balotelli has smashed one in, and the goalkeeper really was left all at sea. Really slack marking from Luton, and he took one aim, and the goalkeeper may well have to take some of the blame. If he was unlucky for the two goals that went past him there, this one should have really been saved. Poor Williams. Maybe I'm doing him a disservice there. Maybe he was a tad unlucky, but you can't take away the quality of this man here. 5 goals in the Capital One Cup, goes to joint top scorer with Josh McQuaid on the other side. He had 5 going into tonight. Balotelli joins him at the top of the goal scoring charts now. And it's 3-0 on aggregate, and what Burnley have got, what Luton didn't get in the first leg, was a crucial away goal. And that might just killed off any lingering hopes that Luton may have had at the start of the night. But they've had a good run to the semi-finals, that's for sure. But wait a moment. Gutteridge's cross. McCoy is in there. And again, the angle had died on him in the end. So 20 minutes gone here at this second leg. Luton 0, Burnley 1 on the night. Burnley now leading 3-0 on aggregate. Nathan Doyle now for Luton. Howells. Deep cross there. Heaton with a fist. Did it sensibly, but it's come out to Green. McGeehan. Doyle. McGeehan. And Stones back to Heaton. No problem at all. Hughes. Balotelli onside. Balassi. And a dangerous cross. Eggs is there and he's hit the side netting. Well, Burnley don't need to rush things now. They're 3 up on aggregate. And they're halfway down Wembley way for the final on the 25th of February. Just over a month and 2 days time from now. Will actually be their second Wembley appearance this season if they do make it and do keep to what they've got or increase the lead. They played in the Community Shield match at the start of the season and won that. That's a foul by, I think it was Keane on Green. Yellow for Michael Keane. A chance here for Luton to try and get themselves in with a half a shout. McCoy with a header, but it's well wide and a goal kick. Well, this is the goal that might have just sent Burnley to Wembley. I think the goalkeeper was probably taken by surprise really because of the swerve and the dip on the shot. These balls are so light now. They can cause the goalkeepers a heck of a lot of trouble. Given away to Green. Gutteridge. McGeehan. Well, you can't say Luton haven't had a chance in the game. They've had several opportunities, but their finishing has just been not classic enough. But here's a chance. Gutteridge. Well, he could have had a hat-trick tonight, actually, Luke Gutteridge. Another poor finish, really, from the Luton captain. Once again, not going to be Luton's semi-final this time. Winners, of course, play Manchester City and or Nottingham Forest in the final. Bentaleb's shot. Williams wasn't too worried about that particular shot. Bentaleb, who scored in the cup tie on Saturday against Shrewsbury. Goal which took them through to the last 16 of the FA Cup. Well, Luton are about done Burnley on possession, but as I say, they've got to chase the game. Burnley are in that commanding position where they could just catch Luton if they want to on the break. And they've done it to terrific effect as well. Green with the ball in. Keane back to Heaton. Given away to McGeehan. Gutteridge. Now Redmond away. Half time. Well, Burnley are now just 45 minutes away from going back to Wembley for the second time this season. Dario Balotelli's goal gives them a 1-0 lead on the night and a 3-0 aggregate lead. Welcome back to Kenilworth Road, where Dwight Gale comes on for Mario Balotelli, who's rested because there's a big match, of course, on Saturday against Manchester City in the Barclays Premier League. That'll be in the next episode, of course, of this career mode. Meanwhile, now it's a case of what can Luton do now in the next 45 minutes. And Gutteridge going through. Trippier denying him. McCoy in there as well. But here's Hughes. Danny Ings. Cut out by Wilkinson. Downs there for Burnley, signed from Championship side Everton, who are going very well in that league and look like making an immediate return to where they should be belonging, and that's in the Premier League. That's a poor ball. Burnley won't mind that one shot. It's down the other end of the field. It's always going to be tough for Luton when they got to this stage. Here's Hughes. Good save by Williams. Luton about to make their first change. As you see, our next episode highlights of that you'll see with us. Plus January transfer window, that's in the next episode. Ollie Lee comes on for Luke Gutteridge, just like it was at Turf Moor in the first leg, of course. So both teams have used the substitute each. And Burnley have this quarter. Redmond takes Hughes, and it's gone in off the bar, off the goalkeeper's back, and into the net it went. Oh, how cruel on Luton. But Burnley have earned their look again. The Clarets going through to the final, and one run Williams. Well, he won't want to think about that for a long, long time, will he? Poor fella. 4-0 on aggregate to the Clarets on the overall. 2-0 on the night, 2 away goals. And poor Williams will want us to have sympathy with him. But Burnley, you can't say haven't deserved their luck, because they have. And if Luke Gutteridge had taken those 3 chances early on for Luton, it might have been a different tale. Here's Gale though. Dwight Gale. Oh. Expected a net to ripple there. Good effort with the left foot. And only inches wide of the post in the end. All on for Hiles. Another like for like change. Like exactly what happened at Turf Moor last week. Doyle. That's a foul. Lee and Hughes having a little bit of a set to now. What does the referee Roger East do here? Oh, that is ridiculous. I didn't think it was a red card offence. I do think referees have an overreaction when Burnley players go in for tackles. He got the ball. That's an absolute disgraceful decision by the referee Roger East. I think to send Will Hughes off is an absolute disgraceful decision. I don't even think it was a foul to start with. It's a good job Burnley are 4 up on aggregate, because if it had been at 0-0 there'd have been uproar. And Lee has pulled one back for Luton. Well, Burnley can feel doubly aggrieved, because it shouldn't have been a free kick in the first place. And then the red card as a double whammy. And this is the triple whammy. Free kick lofted in, and Lee gets in front of the goalkeeper and pulls it back to 2-1 on the night. 4-1 on aggregate. Ollie Lee, who was involved in that incident, well, he's rubbed salt into the wound slightly. 20 minutes to go. The 10 men have conceded here at Kenilworth Road, but they still lead 4-1 on aggregate. Just thank God it wasn't at 0-0, because otherwise Burnley would have been looking down the barrel. Here's Lee to Hall to McGeehan, and Roger East has totally ruined it. Totally ruined what was a good cup tie between 2 evenly matched 11 v 11, and now all of a sudden, even though Luton may well be heading out at this stage, they've got their tails up now and believe they can score another one at least, and thinking a lot more closer. But here's Danny Ings. Williams with the claim. The more I've seen of that replay of, well, that's another. Well, it just feels as if the more you see of it, the referee Roger East has always overreacted. Offside, I think, against Redmond. Put it in the net pretty well. I just can't get my head around that sending off. Here's Mpanzu. That's a good ball. Now a chance here for Luton to try and pull a second one back. And Heaton got it half clear. And Galloway Finishes the job off very competently there. That's a good ball. Wilkinson intercepting there. Green. That's a good ball. Good punch by Heaton. He wasn't going to be denied this time. 3 minutes to go. Burnley are through to Wembley now without any doubt at all, but can Luton pull another one back? Trippier concedes the corner. Well, they've given it a good effort, good goal here, Luton over the two legs. And here's Wilkinson! Oh, he's hit the side netting. On another day, who knows? Well, we'll never know now, but oh, and a chance here now. McCoy, and a chance for Lee, and it's 2-2. So Burnley are going to win tonight. Poor goal kick from Heaton. He should know better than that. And McCoy laid it on a plate to Lee, and the sub gets his second. And it's ironic he was involved in the Hughes sending off when he made a complete meal of the challenge. When Hughes clearly got the ball, and he's scored 2 goals now in the second half. Not that it's going to mean not going to do any lasting damage for Burnley, because they're still going through to Wembley anyway. And here's Dwight Gale, who can seal the deal now. It's 3-2. 5-2 on aggregate. And the 10 men wanting to win the game tonight here at Kenilworth Road. Well, they've done it the hard way, even though they started tonight with a 2-goal lead. They'll end it with a 5-2 aggregate victory. Wembley beckons for those Burnley fans, and maybe justice is done in a way because of the red card situation. And what's even more frustrating is because even though Burnley will win the tie and win the second leg as well, as the whistle goes, is that Will Hughes was sent off when Burnley were 2-0 up in that second half. Balotelli, a Williams own goal, and Gale with the Burnley goals. 2 for Lee replying, but it's Burnley who will go through overall 5 goals to 2. But it will be soured, the victory, by a senseless decision by Roger Rees to send Will Hughes off for what looked like a good challenge. But they're through to Wembley, and Luton bow out in the semi-finals. Final score then at Kenilworth Road. Burnley win 3-2 and 5-2 on aggregate over Luton. Well, that was a good semi-final. It was just soured towards the end by a senseless refereeing decision by Roger Rees to send Will Hughes off for what looked like a very good tackle. In the other semi-final, second leg, Manchester City won 3-0 very comfortably at the Etihad. They go through 5-1 on aggregate against Nottingham Forest. And it means on the 25th of February, that's the final. Burnley take on Manchester City, and you'll be able to see, and the episode will be devoted to that final on the 23rd. In the meantime, we're just doing some player training at the moment. Just going to do some player training right now. Just get Ruben Loftus-Cheek trained up a bit. Let's simulate those training sessions, just a second or two. There we go. That's better. So there we are. That's the training sessions done. Lionel Messi still doesn't want to come. He's driving a hard bargain, this fella. He want, right, 400 grand, that's about it. 3 years, we're offering him a lot more than his deal at Barcelona. He just frustrates me when we really want to get him, because he's a crucial player. Again, he's declined it. I just think he wants to. Right, we'll give him. Right, we'll give him 2 years. Crucial first team player, and if he doesn't like it, it's frustrating me really, because the guy could play. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. I'm glad that you enjoyed the double header with Luton and the Shrewsbury Cup tie in between. You know, we're back to league action, and of course that will be the next episode. Will be the only game of that particular episode, and then it's back to the double headers again. Derby and West Ham, and then the Champions League round of 16 against Besiktas. We'll show that in its entirety. West Brom at home, could be an FA Cup tie there. That'll be shown, I think, as a one-off as well, with the League Cup final being done all the way through. You'll see that the whole of the Cup final, of course, all the Wembley finals will be doing 4 match games on. But thank you very much indeed for joining us again. Keep subscribing. Hopefully we'll have some exciting news as well as some great action from Manchester City for you to enjoy. Until then, take care, and we'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.